One thing I always had to worry about early on was spiraling. That would usually come from something that would trigger me. And that could be anything. But whatever it was, I could catch myself starting to spiral a bit out of control. And it's hard to pull yourself out of that. Years ago, when I was trying to get sober without the help of anybody, just myself in my own head, there was no way to pull me out of that. And now, having reached out to other people and learned the best ways to recover from alcoholism, one thing I figured out was whenever I catch myself spiraling, I do what I like to call is pulling the ripcord. And you know, one good thing to do that clearly is just call somebody. But you know, realistically, sometimes I just wouldn't be willing to do that. And in those cases, it was just little things that would help me. And it still helps me years later, having years sober now, is when I catch myself spiraling, I just stop, I recognize it, and then I just start doing something else. I kind of reset my brain a little bit. That can be, a lot of times it'll happen when I'm just sitting doing nothing on my phone, something like that. So I get up, I start moving, I turn on some music. Sometimes I'll just have a shower and kind of reset my day. It's all these little things to just kind of jump into action, because the problem with the spiral is that it picks up speed. And then all of those thoughts that we have, they start to kind of swirl together, and for me, I would get just overwhelmed and then start doubting myself, doubting my recovery. All these things that are just supremely damaging to me staying sober. So if you catch yourself spiraling, first, reach out to somebody. But you know, if that's just not the case, pull the ripcord. Just stop, recognize that it's happening, and just start doing something else. Try and just reset your brain, doing something different. Whatever you're doing, it's not, and I'm not saying like if you're on your phone, switch apps. I'm saying get up, move, go outside, go for a walk, do anything you can to kick yourself out of it. And for me, once I started doing that, I realized that it was possible for me to get out of those spirals, and it became a lot more natural and just kind of immediate for me to start doing it. So if you catch yourself spiraling, pull the ripcord.